I know we want to get to the show portion of the show, but I've got to comment on one other thing because I always like to share personal elements of my life. So like anybody that listened to last week's show knows that essentially I was dying a week ago. I was on death's door. I had either a hiatal hernia, gastric reflux disease, a peptic ulcer, a scratched esophagus, or esophageal cancer, or even further, some kind of combination of all 5 of those things. I had something. And then I fought it off like a fucking immortal. So then I fought it off like an immortal. I'm pretty sure I'm going to live forever. But then I said, I don't want to live forever in pain. So I decided that I was going to not just live in, I didn't want to live in pain. So I'm going to get fit. I said, I'm going to get fit now. Yes. So I signed up for a membership in a fitness club. And I'm a member of a fitness club now. I was very proud of myself. Did treadmill today. Yep. I went right to, I don't know what the rules are. Okay. I just know this is what I thought you were supposed to go. Walk a little, walk a little, walk a little, walk a little faster, walk a little faster.
Yeah.
Now you're running. Now you're jogging. Now you're running. Now you're jogging. Slow down. Walk a little, walk a little, walk a little.
Stop.
Go get some water.
Yeah. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
So this is how it went though for me today. I get on there and I go, walk a little, walk a little. Then I look over, every motherfucker's going 90 miles an hour. I go, I'm not fucking walking on this thing. I bumped that motherfucker
Well, you
up.
do realize it wasn't like everybody said go.
I felt like it was a race.
They got there before you got there, and they're at a different time in their workout.
I'm looking at about $3 and a quarter person to the side of me going 100 miles an hour, running like
325.
Like running like Speedy Gonzalez on the fucking treadmill. Okay?
Somebody is sprinting at 325.
Their weight is $3 and a quarter.
That's what I'm
probably.
Saying. They weigh 325
They were running
pounds.
like that fucking Usain Bolt. Okay. And I'm looking over and I'm going, well, I don't fucking look like, I'm less than 3 and a quarter.
Surely I can sprint on day one.
I fucking just bumped that shit up, dude. I'm going. So I started running and I ran 1.5 miles, like fucking
You
full
say this
sprint.
like I wasn't there. I mean, I wasn't watching you, but I was also in the same gym.
Well, you didn't have the experience though.
No.
I'm sharing the fucking experience.
I walked off a mile and then went and got a sunburn for 5 minutes and got a massage.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, dude. Still slightly judgy on you about the fucking getting the tan.
I will tan every time I go to that
gym.
What
gives you, if you put the tanning lotion, you would tan more than sunburn? Did you put a tanning lotion?
Well, I started at 5 minutes. I will work my way up until I feel like I have a decent tan and be done with it. Just
but
like the sun.
Tanning lotion.
I don't need the lotion.
Okay, give yourself ovarian cancer. I don't care.
It's not a thing. Like I'm pretty sure there's nothing coming out of that machine.
I'm telling
any
you,
different than the
tanning
sun.
causes ovarian cancer. Good luck with that.
Well, my ovaries will have to suffer.
You're frying those eggs, buddy.
The point is,
you're frying those eggs.
I do not go out in the sun anymore now that I've picked up my new position in the world, and so I don't feel so bad about getting in front of a light bulb. I assume it's the same.
It's
light.
Not. It's cancer. It's cancer light.
So is the sun.
The sun is not a cancer light.
Yeah, the sun is a cancer light.
Okay, carcinoma. It's a fair point.
We have a point again. We are here for a reason.
I know, but I gotta finish the thing.
Okay, finish.
So I'm fucking going, right? But what I realized about 1.5 miles in is I go like, oh, holy shit, dude.
Chest pains.
My fucking stitch in my side.
Yeah, you got a stitch.
I realize, is it possible one side of your body, like a whole side, is stronger than the other side of your body?
Yes.
Because that's what happened. Because basically, I had a stroke. Half my body I got fucking Bell's palsy on this fucking thing, okay? So I'm Bell's palsying out like a motherfucker.
You know that's a real thing, right? I don't know about Bell's palsy, but...
No, Bell's palsy is a real fucking thing.
Well, I don't know what it does.
It's where half your fucking... when you have a stroke and half your shit shuts off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's called Bell's palsy. What I'm saying is, like, you could have a clot that isn't bad enough for you to stroke out yet, but it could be restricting blood flow to half your brain.
Well, that's possible, but what I was talking to my wife about it earlier, and she shared with me, she said, well, are you right-handed or left-handed? Yes, I was right-handed. She said, what side hurt the most? I said, the left. She said, it's probably because you don't use it as much. And that seemed to make somewhat sense.
I mean, the reason I agree instantly off the bat is I have a bum knee. Yeah, it's not bum, but it gives me problems. And I'm definitely stronger on the opposite side of I compensate in my walk and my gait and everything.
So I'm fucking up, dude. I'm getting Bell's palsied out. So then I slowed that shit down. I slowed that shit down.
We're gonna start working on that. We're gonna do cardio for a little bit, and then we're gonna start lifting some weights. Also with the cardio.
But what I'm telling you is like,
we'll even that shit out.
This is still going. So I slowed that shit down, right? But then I slowed that shit down, And then I start I get feeling better. So then I slow that shit down and I'm feeling better. And then I go bump that shit back up. So then I go, now I'm bumping that shit back up again. So I basically my run was slow for 5 seconds, sprint, run, sprint, slow, sprint, run, slow, sprint.
You're doing
cool
exactly,
down.
That's exactly the right thing. But except for, like, you don't want to go full sprint and you don't want to go full walk. So what I do is,
but what I'm talking about is doing going fast and slow and fast and slow and fast and slow. Yeah. That's okay.
No, that's perfectly exactly what you want to be doing.
Because I did a lot of that.
But outside of like almost falling off the treadmill sprinting to crawling on the ground.
By the way, fucking $3.25 lady, she dropped her towel and it whizzed back like a fucking, because she was going so fast, it went like a fucking bullet behind her.
Yeah.
And then she looked like, I think she looked at me to almost be like, are you going to, because you're a guy. And
you're not running at $150.
I'm thinking, I got my treadmill workout. I got my heart rate up. I got a sweat going.
I don't know you.
I fucking did not do shit. And she bumped that shit down, but she looked at me like I violated some fucking rule.
No.
And I was thinking, lady, I didn't fucking, number one, I've got Bell's palsy now because I'm trying to keep up with your fat ass, okay?
Oh, you want to know what's not funny now that you bring that up and I'm thinking about it? There was somebody next to me when I was doing my walk that I think had Bell's palsy. Like they obviously had some sort of physical disability.
This is the most I've ever said Bell's palsy in a 5-minute period, but they looked fucking stroked out to you.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, they were walking with an irregular gait.
You know what I say?
And
maybe they were like rehabbing it, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I looked over. I tried not to stare because I have a staring comment as well. But there was a dude next to me. I glanced over because I was like, I caught it out of the corner of my eye. What is he doing?
Yeah.
And he was, like he obviously had some physical disability, but he was on that treadmill fucking working it out.
Well, good for that fucking guy.
Now, did you find any eye candy? Because I picked a treadmill right behind another treadmill with a girl that had
the junk in the trunks,
the assets, nice tan, tight body. Just watched her run while I walked.
What the fuck kind of? I was listening to a radio station and watching Fox News.
And I was watching TV, but every now and then, because again, staring, don't stare. But I'd glance over at that nice little.
You're looking at that. I'm looking at $3.25, thinking we're in a fucking foot race. Okay, that's what.
I was just pacing myself out, enjoying the view, and you're over there fucking racing the mountain.
I am. I'm racing a gargoyle. There's a fucking gargoyle next to me. I think
this gym thing is going to be a lot of fun for the podcast.
I also will say this. I am so fucking here. In my shoulder with the ball joint that connects your shoulder. Is that the ball joint?
Yeah, your shoulder is the ball joint that connects your torso to your arm.
That motherfucker right now is not feeling good
from jogging.
Well, I was doing a lot of I was moving like this.
Oh, you were playing air piano for fucking.
Yeah, I did a lot.
You were that asshole dancing on the treadmill.
Well, I thought it was like if I'm not moving my arms, I'm not really getting a full go, right?
No, it's not how that works.
So I was doing my fucking, but then I started realizing because these fucking treadmills are so close to each other. There was one point where I was moving side to side, and then I think I was like, oh, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna elbow $3.25 in the fucking. I'm gonna punch the gargoyle in the face. You don't want to punch a gargoyle in the face.
We have to get to what we're here to talk about, but I do want to mention that you're also wearing knee-high.
Fuck you guys. By the way, your judgment. Judgment is the most bullshit.
You look like a grandpa. No offense. I like your style. I'm digging the grandpa look.
Well, I was basically told I can't even do it anymore.
White t-shirt, some gym shorts, high socks, and the white grandpa tennis shoes. I loved it. I think it's great. You got that Spike Lee Spike Lee.
Yes, I got that Spike Lee fucking
Spike Jones look.
Jigga what?
You got that Spike Jones, that Johnny Knoxville look going. I love it.
No, but there's a thing that Johnny Knoxville knows.
It looks like you were ready for a racquetball tournament with your golf buddies.
Fuck it. Maybe I was. Well, because I'm going to say this. Well, I judge fucking everybody who doesn't wear proper socks. A man should wear a tube sock. Okay?
What?
That's the fucking rule. There's two types of socks a man can wear.
Do they even make tube socks?
That's what I got. Those are tube socks. A man should wear tube socks, or if he has because you're looking nice, you got to look nice, dress socks. but everything should be.
But only the tube variety.
Everything should be borderline, like everything should be halfway between the ankle and the knee. Half fucking way. Anything that is below that is not appropriate, in my opinion. Any of these goddamn...
I don't own any tube socks.
Look at, well, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. What does that fucking say about you?
I have fitted tall socks for boots and stuff. Like fitted socks, like the ones that have a shape for a foot built in are not okay. Only the ones that look like sausage casings. Like, even if it's a long sock.
Yes, no, you're so right. That's the fucking, I'm saying that. Only.
So yours look like sausage casing. There's just a tube.
There's no fucking heels in any of the socks.
If you hold the sock up, there's no bend.
I don't believe in heels. I don't believe in ankle socks. I don't believe in those fucking panty liner things because that really pisses me off.
I didn't know those panty liners existed until we walked into the Walmart. The local Walmart.
It makes me
and you were triggered. We had to go to a goddamn safe space.
I did have to get to the safe space.
We ran to the local college to the fucking safe space so you would get over your goddamn sock.
I get so fucking angry.
We walked into
about these fucking socks.
We went in for like shorts and a pair of shoes for you. And I was just accompanying you. We walked in the sock aisle and just instant cussing. Fuck these things. Where can I buy one sock? I just need one sock. Fuck all your bags of socks. Fuck those socks. Fuck those socks. And I'm out.
Well, I just wanted to buy one pair of tube socks. That's what I wanted. I wanted a pair of tube socks.
When was the last time you went sock shopping?
It's been decades, okay? And I'm 32. I'm probably 8 years old the last time I went to buy socks.
So you've never bought socks?
This is probably the first time I've ever bought socks.
Every sock you've ever had in your life was
a woman has purchased for me. The way a man should receive socks from some older woman.
That sounds so sexist. Did you get a sandwich with your
No, that's not sexist. I'm saying maternally.
So you got a sandwich. Your
mom or your grandma should be buying your goddamn socks. And your mom and your grandma know, because they come from the fucking generation knows this shit. A man should be wearing a tube sock. So they get to mend the tube socks. By the way, you probably have all your fucking goo-goo socks because you probably buy them yourself. If you let your fucking grandma buy your socks, you would have shitloads of tube socks. I assure you, man, you'd have tube socks coming out your goddamn ass.
I'm not going to deny it. Yes, I buy my own socks. I'm sorry on one of these Metro.
Check and mate. Check and mate. You buy your own socks.